Sometimes the most meaningful celebrations aren't just about balloons, birthday cakes, or beautiful decorations. Sometimes they're about the people who choose to show up, the people who put the past aside, the people who decide that for one special day, love matters more than anything else. And that's exactly what happened when Khloé Kardashian and Tristan Thompson came together to celebrate not just one birthday, but two. Their son, Tatum, turned 4 years old, while Tristan's younger brother Amari celebrated his 20th birthday. Instead of holding separate events, the family created one unforgettable celebration that honored them both. At first glance, fans couldn't stop talking about the incredible decorations. Khloé transformed her home into a magical world inspired by Disney's Zootopia, affectionately calling it Tatumtopia. Guests were welcomed by colorful balloon displays, life-size character cutouts, themed activity stations, and even a petting zoo, creating an experience that felt like stepping inside the animated movie. Now, let's be honest. If you're 4 years old, walking into a place that suddenly looks like your favorite movie, that's probably the greatest surprise imaginable. Imagine opening the front door, seeing giant Disney characters, bright colors, animals, games, treats, and realizing it's all for me. That kind of excitement can't be bought. It's a memory. The birthday boy looked absolutely thrilled. Every photo showed Tatum exploring, smiling, laughing, and soaking in every magical detail around him. Children don't always remember every present they receive, but they do remember how they felt. They remember the excitement, the hugs, the laughter, the people gathered around them. And judging by every smile, Tatum felt incredibly loved. Reflective. But there was another beautiful part of the celebration that touched so many people. This wasn't only about Tatum. The family also honored Amari. For anyone familiar with Tristan's family, Amari holds a very special place in everyone's hearts. After the passing of Tristan and Amari's mother, Andrea, Tristan became Amari's legal guardian, and Khloé has played a major role in helping care for him as part of the extended family. Amari lives with Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, a severe form of epilepsy that requires full-time support. That makes this celebration feel even more meaningful. Instead of allowing one birthday to overshadow the other, they chose inclusion, they chose togetherness, they chose family. Khloé has often spoken about the importance of creating joyful memories for the people she loves, and this celebration reflected exactly that. While Tatum enjoyed a world filled with Disney magic, Amari was also surrounded by family, birthday wishes, and the people who cared deeply about him. Sometimes the greatest gift isn't the decorations, it's simply knowing you're remembered, you're celebrated, you're loved. Fans quickly noticed another detail. Although Khloé and Tristan are no longer together as a couple, they continue showing up for their children again and again. Birthdays, holidays, school milestones, family traditions. They consistently remind everyone that successful co-parenting isn't about pretending the past never happened. It's about making sure the children always come first. That's easier said than done. Relationships can be complicated. Emotions can linger. Healing takes time. But when parents are able to focus on what's best for their children, something beautiful happens. Children grow up seeing cooperation instead of conflict, support instead of division, love instead of resentment. Looking through the party photos, you could almost forget the headlines that once surrounded this family. Instead, you simply saw parents celebrating their son, relatives laughing together, children running through colorful decorations, families creating memories. Sometimes that's exactly the story people need. Of course, the Kardashian family never does birthdays halfway. Every little detail reflected careful planning. Guests could meet characters inspired by Zootopia. There were themed crafts, stuffed animal activities, fun accessories like animal ears and police gear, colorful desserts, and an elaborate multi-tiered birthday cake. Children probably didn't notice all the planning behind the scenes. They simply saw magic. And honestly, that's the goal. Parents spend hours, sometimes days, making everything perfect just so their children can spend one afternoon believing anything is possible. Reflective. One of the sweetest parts of birthdays is watching how families create traditions. Maybe it's singing together, maybe it's taking birthday photos, maybe it's blowing out candles surrounded by cousins. Those traditions become part of childhood. Years later, those little moments become the stories everyone tells around the dinner table. Warm. This wasn't just a birthday for Tatum. It was another chapter in his childhood, another memory he'll one day look back on. One day, he'll see these pictures. He'll notice everyone smiling. He'll realize just how much effort went into making his day unforgettable. Emotional. Khloé has often described motherhood as the greatest purpose in her life. She has spoken openly about wanting to raise kind, compassionate children who understand gratitude, empathy, and family values. Looking at this celebration, those values seem to be everywhere. Sharing, including everyone, celebrating together, creating joy. Hopeful. Fans also loved seeing Tatum spending time with his sister, True, cousin Dream Kardashian, and half-brother Prince Thompson. Watching siblings and cousins play together always adds something extra to these celebrations. Children don't care about complicated family trees. They care about having someone to laugh with, someone to chase around the yard, someone to share birthday cake with. And that's exactly what these moments captured. Then there's Amari. His birthday quietly reminded everyone about something much bigger than celebrity parties. Every family has someone who teaches everyone else what unconditional love really looks like. Sometimes that person doesn't say much. Sometimes they simply remind everyone to slow down, to appreciate today, to be grateful. Khloé has previously described Amari as someone who teaches her daily lessons about strength, resilience, gratitude, and what truly matters in life. That's incredibly powerful, because birthdays aren't really about getting older. They're about celebrating life, celebrating growth, celebrating the people who make our lives better. Reflective. Social media often highlights luxury. Big homes, fancy decorations, expensive gifts. But if you look beyond all of that, the real story isn't about money. It's about intention. Someone planned every activity because they wanted children to smile. Someone ordered every decoration because they wanted memories to last. Someone organized everything because family mattered. That's what people connected with. The photos captured so many genuine moments. Children laughing together, parents watching proudly, family members cheering, bright colors everywhere. Those little snapshots tell a much bigger story, a story about showing up, a story about choosing joy, a story about putting family first. Life changes quickly. Children grow faster than anyone expects. One birthday turns into another. Then suddenly, those tiny little hands are much bigger. That's why celebrations like this matter so much. They freeze time, even for only one afternoon. Warm ending. Watching Khloé Kardashian and Tristan Thompson celebrate Tatum while honoring Amari wasn't really about celebrity headlines. It was about something much more universal. Every parent wants their child to feel special. Every family hopes to create memories that last forever. Every birthday is another reminder that time is precious. And judging by every colorful balloon, every joyful smile, every heartfelt embrace, and every magical moment inside that unforgettable Zootopia world, this family gave Tatum and Amari something far more valuable than an extravagant party. They gave them a day filled with love, a day filled with laughter, a day surrounded by the people who matter most. And sometimes, that's the greatest birthday gift anyone could ever receive.